Good morning. First call of the day. AC not calling. We were just out there a few months ago, and we told them, I guess it went out on thermal because, like, due to a bad capacitor, the fan motor went out on thermal, and we told him he might need a new fan motor. It kicked back on eventually, and he canceled the new fan motor replacement because it's working. So I'm headed there now to see what's going on this time. I gotta get across this ductwork without crushing or falling through. See what we can do. I got a new run through. Check it out. So always zero it out. You spin me right round. Alright, we let it run for just a little bit. Everything get its readings. And right now it's showing a little low. It needs to be 10 degrees subcool. And that probably needs to be, I didn't do any calculations or anything, but about 15, 16 or something right now. So let it run for a little while longer while I go get my refrigerator and get ready to add, see if it makes a difference. Got 71 temp in return. This insulation at the unit is just not even taped or anything. Bad, poor install is what this says. 53, we got an 18-degree split, so it shouldn't have too bad of cooling issues. We're gonna go check the ductwork way down in there. One thing I do see is a lot of insulation issues. I'm gonna keep going, make sure there's no leaks. So the part that we just walked through is the whole front of this house right here. There's no insulation all the way down the front of this house. I think that's our issue. So we installed this unit. I guess they had some other company out, said it was low in Freon and added Freon. That's why I couldn't find anything wrong today. So I'm gonna do a leak check and see if we can find something. All right, with that new information, I always check the obvious spots. It's a pretty new system. I'll check this union here, go outside, check all the braze joints. They've been doing new construction, so I'll check the line set, make sure they didn't put a nail in it, and go from there. So this tells me they don't get maintenance done, and they should. To the homeowners out there, when you buy a system, the manufacturer warranty actually states that you have to have it serviced maintenance-wise at least once a year. And it's really to avoid any of this, anything that can make stuff rust faster. So all this needs to be cleaned out. I'm gonna recommend maintenance, but I still can't find that leak. So we're gonna keep on trucking. I don't see any oily spots. I gotta go back up in there and check that indoor coil. It's probably what I'm gonna have to do. I found it. There's a leak. Fixed it. I just took my wrench and tightened it, fixed it. Now I gotta put it back together, and then I gotta do a leak check on the mini split. Fun. Well, found a leak on this one too. Fixed it. That was easy. All right, it's getting hot, but fixed it. Found the leak in that king valve adjustment. Tightened her up, sealed it, tested it. It's good to go. Refrigerant levels are good to go. Mini split. Found that leak in the flare nut, tightened it, fixed it, good to go. Actually pretty easy. It took me forever to find the leak. I usually check those first, but it's been a while since one's leaked from there. So I know on the mini splits I check the flares first every time, no matter what. But on the other units, it wasn't going off, and so I just decided to spray soap bubbles on it and just to double check before I head out, and bam, found it. But it's good to go. Message to homeowners, because I had no clue somebody was out here and added refrigerant. So when I show up, not cooling, but everything's working fine with no extra details. And of course, the only thing that got me in the right direction is when I couldn't find anything, I asked questions, and that got me in the right directions. But to save time and money, if they could just be upfront, like, hey, we had a guy over yesterday added refrigerant because of a leak, then I could have started from there and I would have been done. I probably would have shaved an hour off this job. But just a message to the homeowners out there, just be upfront when we show up, when we ask what's going on today and how can we help you. Just be upfront. If it just started happening a week ago, tell us what all happened in that week. More information the better, so we can best diagnose the situation. Because I was checking duct work, I was checking insulation, I was doing all this stuff, and then the lady was about to leave and just let me keep checking. And then that's when I asked, hey, everything's working fine, well, what's going on? And she said they had someone add refrigerant. Bam. I was like, all right, well, let me do a leak check anyways. Found it, fixed it, so we're good to go, and on to the next one.